Hi guys, welcome to your channel InfiniTech. Today in this video we have top 5 best budget phones. Let's go. At first we have Xiaomi Redmi Note 11, 33 watt fast charging. This is one of the fastest charging budget phones, taking you from flat to 57% charge in a half hour. 90Hz OLED screen. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 has one of the better displays available in a sub 200 pounds phone. It's a full HD OLED panel. You get bold color, excellent contrast, and great sharpness, a high-end look. Stereo speakers. Dual speaker arrays are always a benefit for gaming and video watching, and the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 is particularly good at the latter. While not as beefy as Xiaomi's higher-end designs, top volume is good. Thanks to the Qualcomm Snapdragon 680, a processor much less impressive than what we have seen in other Xiaomi 4G phones from the last 18 months. Looking into the processor's capabilities, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 actually hit several of its ceiling. The Snapdragon 680 only supports displays of 1080p at up to 90Hz. There is no support for a separate 5G modem, no Wi-Fi 6. It doesn't support HDR video playback. The likely reason a screen that seems capable of it on the surface doesn't have HDR. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 has 4 rear cameras. You get a 50 megapixel main camera, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide, a 2 megapixel micro, and a 2 megapixel deeps camera. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy A54 5G Premium material. The use of a glass rear in place of the plastic of last year's A53 5G gives the A54 a more premium look and feel. The 120Hz AMOLED display delivers bright, crisp visuals with buttery smooth animations. Upgraded camera setup. So it looks like a downgrade on paper. The 50 megapixel snapper boosts a larger sensor and bigger pixels for improved image quality. Unlike the Galaxy A34, which has ditched Samsung's own processor for a MediaTek equivalent, Samsung's Galaxy A54 sports an upgraded Exynos 1380 chipset, the latest one in the company's roster, having been revealed just a few weeks prior to the phone's announcement. It has a 5000 mAh battery, but 25 watt charging is too slow for the size of the battery. You guys, if you didn't subscribe this channel, please do it now, because just a few numbers of you subscribe this channel. Number 3. Apple iPhone SE High-end camera features. Many of the camera software features from the iPhone 13 are included, like a Smart HDR4 and Deep Fusion. Serious performance skills. There is the same A15 Bionic chip as the iPhone 13 Pro, making this the fastest phone at its price. Dinky dimensions. This is one of the smallest and lightest phones around. The single 12 megapixel camera on the back of the iPhone SE takes really nice pictures in daylight situations. A Smart HDR4 focuses on dynamic range and really helps add more pop to photos. You can't toggle this on or off. It's just always there, but it helps level out colors, shadows, and highlights when you are shooting on sunnier days. The iPhone SE 2022 is a strange phone. In many ways, it's very ambitious, especially when it comes to daylight camera performance and general speed. There is nothing close to the power that the iPhone SE offers in 2023 at a similar price, so other features like wireless charging and IP67 water resistant are starting to appear on the Android competition, along with faster 90 or 120Hz AMOLED displays, which lessens the iPhone SE's allure somewhat. Number 4. Google Pixel 6a. The Pixel 6a comes with a 6.1-inch OLED screen, which has nice and vibrant colors and sufficient brightness, but unfortunately doesn't support a fast refresh rate. This is probably the biggest compromises Google made in this phone. Once you get used to a 90Hz or a 120Hz refresh rate, you just appreciate the buttery smooth scrolling, and a 60Hz just looks choppy in a comparison. The Pixel 6a uses a 12 megapixel sensor for the main camera. It's the same sensor used in older Pixel phones, but the Pixel 6 series and newer switch to a 50 megapixel sensor, so you have a bit less detail in photos. But chances are you won't even notice unless you really pixel peep. You also have a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera, but no telephoto zoom lens on board. The first gen Google Tensor chip is definitely faster than the standard processor in this price range, but of course it's no match for newer phones in 2023 that support the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 or the Apple A15 Bionic used in the current iPhone SE model. So the tensor chip is still an advantage that really helps the Pixel 6a stand out in the Android crowd, but the 6GB of RAM sounds a bit limiting. Number 5 and the last one, Honor 50. The design is pretty classy and the 120Hz OLED screen is a real gem, but on the other hand, the camera system is not on par with the competition. The main 108MP snapper is decent enough, but other gimmicky lenses like the 2MP macro and the dedicated bokeh just don't cut it. The phone works fast and smooth, even so it doesn't pack flagship grade silicon. The lack of a micro SD card is a bummer, especially when the storage options start at 128GB. There is a 66W fast charging brick in the retail box, and it does a great job of pumping up power in the 4300 mAh battery. But there is no wireless charging. The base model starts at €529 for the 6 and 128GB version, but at this price point, the competition is pretty stiff. There are a bunch of good Xiaomi phones, and let's not forget the Galaxy series. Well guys, it's the end of the video and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.